Now let's try the new tool. I have made a little drawing here. It is 43 millimeters wide, the wood I will cut. And it should be possible. It can take 15 millimeter, the cutter. So I could put it over 15 millimeter and make these two cut. But then I have to take the tool apart again and put it together to make it smaller, to make this one. I decided not to do that, to make this in two cuts, because then I can keep the same setup on the tool, so I don't have to take it apart, because I know my machine have maybe 3, 4, 5, 4 hundredths of a millimeters run out in the spindle. So if just that, to take the tool apart and put it together again, that can make a little difference in the setup. In a perfect world, you could do it, but I have not to make many cuts, so it doesn't matter if I take it in two cuts. Then I can keep the tool in the same setup to make this one. And if I make the tool to cut a 9 millimeter wide slot, then I can take this in two, and then this one here in two also. I will put let me see it in, so I take this one and this one and I'll turn it around, then they're gonna be exactly the same. But let's try to put it on the machine. Yes, let's try to put it on. I have made two lines there, so I just have a little to go after. But yes, you'll see that is first. You can see here there is just a little. So that what I talked about earlier, to take the tool apart and put it together again. If just that, there's just a little. So I'll try not to do that. Oh, and the ring and this part. And this part, this part. Let's see. Everything is turning the right way. Yes. So I go down here, and I can turn the spindle up and down here. So let's see if I can. Let's turn it. Here it should be possible. Yes, and the farthest. That is also okay. Yes, that should be it. So I just put this one on here, and then that. Just so you know, this one here is off. I have just a piece of wood here. I always put over here because if when I tighten it, if it slips for me or something, then if I drop it down in one of the cutters, then it's over. I can spoil a cutter without always use this one here. I have just planed a piece of wood, it's just a piece of scrap wood, to use as support here. I always put a piece of wood here in to lie the other wood up of, and also when the cutter is coming out here, that I can't avoid. If I don't put a wood behind here, then it would make splints here where it's coming out. That I don't think it's possible to do. So it don't, but that doesn't matter. It's easy to put a piece of wood on here. So that's what I'll do first, and that is not critical. It just has to be far enough out, about there, and then I just put 2 screws in. And also have a little more support when it's a little longer piece I'm putting in. So, but the first thing I will do, the first thing is to find the depth of the cut. Now we don't care about anything else but the depth. That's why I have these pieces, because there are no dials or anything like in the mill or a lathe or anything that you can turn to go. I have to move this one just a little to the other side, just a little, and also the spindle up and down. There no. I think I can put an indicator on when I'm going up and down, but that we are getting to. But or else there are no dials. You have to try to find the right place to cut. Okay. Now let's try to spin it for the first time and see how it is running. But let's try it. Didn't look bad. I really think that was cutting fine. But let's see how it looks. Oh yes. Oh boy. I'm really pleased with that. Oh boy, that's fine. Okay, that was worth the money. So we have to go a little deeper, but that's no problem. Oh, just look at it. Let's try just a square. Let's try a square here. Oh yes. Try it here. That I really like. Let's try it over here. That's not bad. That's okay. I like this. So, but we have to go a little deeper. So I'll just do like that and just adjust this one here a little bit. Now I have just adjusted this up here, so I think I have the right depth, but let's just try another cut. Let's see the depth. Yes, I think I have it here. Oh! It feels exact, the right depth. So now I have the depth of the cut. So the next thing, actually, I could try to make these two. I think I'll do that. Now I think I'm ready to make the cut on the wood to the doors. So let's try that. Yes, that was the first one. Now I'll try to see if I can film it really close. So let's try that. Okay. I hope you could see it. Now I have made the first cut in here, and I have to go up to this line. But of course I'll try to hit the 14.3 millimeters, but it's not critical to make this. But you always try to hit your target, but it's not critical. The other one, the slot I have to make, that's more critical because that has to fit over here. But let's adjust the cutter, and the power is off again. So what can we do here? And then I take the lock out and move it up. There's a handle under the machine that I can turn to move the spindle. I think I'll lower it lower. I start a little low. It's just a test piece this again. A little low, and then I think I'll try to start there. Yes. So I'll try to make a cut there and see where I am, what numbers I'm hitting. I don't know if I lost a little here, but maybe I did, but my battery died. But I almost hit it. 14.4 I'm at. So that's very fine. I don't want to mess with that anymore, because that's... But now I have to make the slot in here. But I've just looked through some of the comments you have given me, and I just want to say I really appreciate your comments. It warms my heart when you're writing some really kind words to me. I really appreciate it. But one of you, that was this one here. It sounded wrong when I call it a cam, but it looked like it's called a knot, and that's much. That sounds much more right, or a dormant, but I don't know if I say it right. But a knot, and we call it knest and knot. That sounded more right. So I think I'll call it a knot. I hope I say it right. But just a little fun. But thank you for the comments. It gives me pleasure when I hear your good comments you're sending to me. So I just want to thank you for them. And now for the next, the slot I'm going to make. I have just taken this off and cut it clean here in the end again. So it's ready. But I have to adjust, can't go so far, the cutter again, but I'll use the tab there to adjust it. Then I just unlock it and just go up. But then this here will be a little, here is the dimension critical, but I will sneak up on it. You can see there it is cutting. I'm going almost up there, but I almost know that that's not enough. But let's try it. is just down like that. Let's see what we are. Yes, it's too small, but I knew that. Now I have been fiddling a little to adjust the height. So let's try. I think I got it, but let's try it and make the last cut. See how it's fitting. Now let's see where we are. Oh boy. I like that. I like that. Let's try the square. Oh yes, oh yes. There's that sound again. I think that was, I'm pleased with the tool. That I'm really is pleased with. So I made a little cut out there, but I don't think that's the tool. It could also be the wood. You can turn it like that. I'm pleased with it. I'm really pleased with it. Now the tool is back in its box. I like to do this especially with my better tools. So especially when it's working so fine. I enjoy when you do, next time I want to use it, and I like to can take it out and it's ready to use. So that was it for now. Then we will continue with the door in the next episode. The next thing I have to do with the doors is to put under sink the hinges. I can maybe just show you the hinges. It's fine. Here is these kind of hinges. I have to, let's see here we got, I have to put them on here, and then I have to countersink it so it go down in the wood. But that I'll show you that's the next thing I have to do. I do it before I glue it all together, because it's easier. But that we will take a little talk about out with in the garage with the window, so you can see the idea behind that. So thanks for now, and again, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.